Welcome to the field here at Jackson Liberty for today's matchup of girls varsity softball. Today we got the Jackson Liberty Lions against the Point Borough Panthers. I'm really excited for today's game and I'm really looking forward to it. I got a chance to watch them do some field and practice, and I gotta say both teams, they look like they charge at the ball hard and are ready to make some plays. They are not afraid to get some outs here. So I'm feeling today's game is going to be very excited. It seems like in the Liberty dugout we're having a sort of pregame ritual with some music going, socializing, dancing. Same thing over in the Panthers dugout, it looks like. Coaches are meeting up, probably going over some rules before we get this game started. After a couple of the games we have covered last year for Liberty, we did cover one between Liberty against Memorial. Liberty did lose that one, but hopefully they can come back here and win against Borough. Coaches did a little pre-game handshake. Actually, Coach Russo for the Point Borough Panthers, she used to coach Liberty softball here, so I'm pretty sure Coach Russo and Coach Borelli are pretty good friends. Russo is the head coach for the Panthers, and Coach Borelli is the head coach for the Lions. Looks like the team's getting ready for a pregame talk. There's some clapping out of the Panthers dugout, probably getting a pregame ritual going on. And we can see our Lions there going for a talk, and there's the Panthers. We are down an umpire today, as I heard there was some traffic concerns, but hopefully they show up later on in the game. So we are only going with one umpire right now. Liberty now taking the field. In Liberty, we got the center fielder, Kayla Ryan. Then we got Hannah London, the second baseman. Then we got Jess Canestro, the shortstop, and Emily Tavasca. She's going to be playing third. We got Jules Giorgiano. She's going to be the catcher. We got Abby Kissaberth. She's going to be the pitcher. And then we got Addison Cicerello, the right fielder. Leah Dawn, the left fielder. And then playing first, we have Ava Borchiaro. As we can see, Liberty is on the field right now. It's taking the field. Leading off for hitting for the Panthers, we got Paige Cannon. She is number 25, and she is the second baseman. And now the inning is coming down. Here we go, getting ready to start. As the catcher throws down to second. Stepping up to the plate, as I said before, is Paige Cannon. On deck is Ashley Palmieri, and then in the hole is Tegan Thrunk. First pitch is up. That's going to be way over the top for ball one. 1-0 count here on Cannon. That's going to be ball number 2. That looked a little high. 2-0 count here on Cannon. That's going to be high again for ball number 3. 3-0 count here. If I learned anything in my baseball days, it's if you have a 3-0 count, don't swing unless you know it's definitely in that strike zone. And that's going to be the first batter, first walk of the game. Hopefully Kissaberth can lower that ball, start getting some strikes, and let's see how the inning pans out. Stepping up to the plate now, we have Ashley Palmieri, number 9. No, my bad, that's her position. Number 6, batting second for the Boroughs. Looks like an out at first after what looked like a bunt. Do we have a replay of that? I'm guessing we do not. So there's one out here on the Panthers. Stepping up to the plate now, we got number 15, Tegan Thrunk, the shortstop for the Panthers. Kissaberth is going to start her off with a ball, 1-0 count. That's going to be ball number 2 for a 2-0 count. And she's going to hit a grounder that goes right by the third baseman to the left fielder. Left fielder's going to fumble it a little bit. And that's going to be a double for Thrunk. Let's take a look at this replay. You can see it comes right off the bat, right past that third baseman. Got a little on top of it for a grounder. I believe it's going to be an 0-1 count here on Palmieri, my bad. 1-1 count here on Palmieri. Up to the plate now, we do have Dakota Palmieri, number 8 for the Panthers. And she's going to hit a pop fly to the outfield, sending 2 runs in. The Panthers take an early lead here in the first inning, 2-0 Panthers against Liberty, and that's going to be a single for Palmieri. Looks like we're going to have a pinch runner here, number 29, Sam Thines? I think that's how you pronounce it. Sam Thines, number 29 here for the Boroughs, running for Dakota Palmieri. And Thines going to steal, and she's going to be safe. We got a runner on second here for the Panthers, and there is an out already on the Panthers. So there is 1 out on the Panthers. One 0 count here on Suppley. Sadie Suppley is up to bat. She has a 2-0 count. That's going to be up and in for ball number 3. And that's going to be the second walk of the inning. Stepping up to the bat now, we got number 13, Dalen Evans. Number 13, she plays third for the Panthers. First pitch on Evans. And it's going to be a grounder towards the pitcher. Pitcher's going to fumble it, but she's going to get the out at first. There are 2 outs here on the Panthers. Let's take a look at this replay. And you can see it just comes off the bat over the top, and you can see her running, the pitcher fumbling the ball there, and then she gets out at first. Great play by the Lions here. Another grounder right towards the pitcher for out number 3. Now, you saw the runner going home. It does not look like the score is going to go up because the runner was out at first before the player hit home. So I believe the score is still 2-0. We'll see you here at the bottom of the first when Liberty is up at bat after this short commercial break.
I wait here by the curb with my old friend Herb, hoping for bottles and cans to fill my car. Plastic's alright, cardboard's a delight. When you recycle, you're doing your part. Surround up all you can to help your fellow man. Keep the planet healthy wherever you roam. You're not acting alone. The earth is your home. Yeah, yeah. When you recycle, you're saving your home.
You have the power to save a life. Cardiac arrest isn't rare, but surviving it is. Over 300,000 people suffer from sudden cardiac arrest every year. About 8% survive, and it's not only the elderly that can experience these life-altering events. The #1 killer of young athletes is sudden cardiac arrest, because a young athlete
Welcome back into the bottom of the first. Now we got the batter. Now we got Liberty up to bat. We got leading off number 2, Kayla Ryan. She is the center fielder for Liberty. Number 9, Hannah Loudon. She is second baseman. And then Jess Canestro. She is number 25, and she is the shortstop for the Lions in the hole. First pitch is going to be a ball. That's going to be outside on Ryan. Pitch number 2. And that's going to be a foul ball. 1-1 count here on Ryan. Liberty had a little bit of a rocky start to that first inning, but they came back and kept Borough at 2 runs. Let's see what they can do here in the top of the first. My bad, in the bottom of the first. That's going to be a second foul ball for strike number 2. 1-2 count here on Ryan. She's really aggressive at the plate. Let's see if she can put a ball in the play, get on base. And that's going to be down for ball 2, my bad. 2-2 count here on Ryan. You can hear a lot of noise coming from the Liberty dugout cheering on their teammates. Let's see what Ryan can do. That's going to be ball number 3. Full count here on Ryan. 3-2 count. That was up way above her head. The Point Borough pitcher is very aggressive with the ball, giving some good speed, and Ryan's going to hit it up and out. That's going to be a foul ball, but it's not going to be her third strike. That's actually going to keep her alive. She is still aggressive at this plate, getting good plate coverage. Let's see what she can do. And Dakota Palmieri is the pitcher for the Panthers. Really aggressive with that ball, throwing great speeds here. And that's going to be a line drive in the outfield, and that's going to be enough for Liberty to get a single. Great hit there by Kayla Ryan for a single for Liberty. Let's take a look at this quick replay. I'm sorry about that. We're having some technical difficulties. Hopefully we can iron them out so we can get replays back. First pitch here, and that's going to be a fly out for Hannah London. Great hit, though. First pitch. Got a little bit under it, I'm assuming, because it was fly out. Great work by the center fielder there, Sadie Supley for Borough. Great catch. Let's see what number 25, Jess Canestro, can do. Shortstop here for Liberty, up at bat now. First pitch, she's going to foul it off. 0-1 count here on Canestro. We do have one out for Liberty. We do have a player on first. We do have an out for Liberty. There is one out for Liberty. And Canestro is going to do a line drive right towards the right fielder, and the right fielder is going to catch it. Great work by Canestro. There are now 2 outs here on Liberty. For everybody watching at home, in the bottom of the first, Liberty is making a strong comeback, great contact. Unfortunately, the ball's finding all of the wrong places. And up top bat, we have number 14, Emily Tavasca. She is the third baseman for Liberty. Her first pitch was a ball. 0-1 count here on Tavasca. The second pitch is going to be a strike. 1-1 count here on Tavasca.
You got it. Thinking yes every time.
She's going to foul one off for strike number 2. 1-2 count here on Tavasca. Liberty has great hitters. Like, I'm telling you, seeing this, they have really good hitters. Too bad the ball just is not finding the right spots. It's always finding a glove somehow, some way. And Tavasca is going to fly one up into center left for the third out. That was an awesome inning here for the Boroughs, for the Panthers, and for the Lions. We'll see you back. Let's take a look at this replay. Let's take a look at this replay. You can see she hit it, and unfortunately, the center fielder had a set of wheels on her, running right there to catch it. Unfortunately, that was the third out, and we'll see you right back in the top of the second after this short commercial break.
Many may look at a scene like this and worry that the forest is in danger, but in reality, that cannot be farther from the truth. Controlled burns, also known as prescribed burns, are safe, valuable to the ecosystem, and provide students with ample opportunity to learn more about the world around them by stepping outside of the classroom and experiencing it for themselves.
The whole idea behind controlled burns, they're also called prescribed fire, is to reduce the buildup of the forest vegetation that's very flammable. This low intensity fire is removing the fuel that is potential fuel for a future wildfire.
Usually it's a one-day thing. My burns are all one day. They may be 2 or 3 hours, or they can be as long as 14 or 16 hours. But all the burning I try to do is done in one operational period in one day.
The wildfire is in the news almost every day, certainly in the summer months. There's a lot of talk about that. I thought that this is a program where students can get firsthand knowledge about prescribed burns. They can understand fire as a resource, also fire as a detriment. And the truth is, we're going to need people in those fields as we move forward. And I thought this was an excellent opportunity.
Welcome back here at the top of the second. There's the first pitch. It is going to be a pop fly into outfield. Unfortunately, there was a little bit of an error there by the center fielder, Kayla Ryan, and that's going to be a single for Emily Armin. Up at bat now, we have number 21, Georgia Time. That's going to be a line drive towards the second base ball. Unfortunately, it's going to hit the dirt first. Wait, my bad. That was not a line drive. Armin stole a base, and they tried getting her out. But unfortunately, the throw was just a little short, and Armin was a little fast. So there's a runner on second for Borough. That's going to be a beautiful hit here by Irwin, and it looks like it's just going to be slightly in for a fair ball, and Point Borough is going to score another run, and that's going to be a triple here for Time. Due to a couple of errors by Liberty's fielding, that's going to be a triple for time. They gave us a run here. Let's take a look at this replay. I am so sorry we did not know we were cutting to this. And that hit's just going to be right off, and that's going to be right to the right of it, and that's going to be fair. Point Borough now has 3 runs. Liberty still has none. With this player in scoring position, we have number 25, top of the order, Paige Cannon. Her first time up, she was walked. Let's see what she can do her second. She's gonna foul up. No worries, guys. I am safe. That came a little too close for comfort, but almost took our PTZ carry too. Little scary. But I am safe. That is going to be a 1-1 count here on 1-1 count here on Cannon. 2-1 count here on Cannon. That's going to be ball number 3. 3-1 count here on Cannon. Her first time up, she got walked. Let's see if she gets walked again. And the pitch, she's going to hit it, and it's going to be a line drive to the fence, driving in another run, putting Pointsboro score to 4-0 against Liberty. And she's going to be held at third. That is going to be a triple for Cannon. Great contact here by both teams. And Cannon just scored an RBI. Up at bat now, we have number 6, Ashley Palmieri for the Panthers. Great coverage there by the pitcher, Abby Kisseberth, for the Lions. I believe it is a 1-0 count here on Palmieri. And that is going to be a grounder towards the third, and that's going to be an out. But Point Borough is going to score another run, 5-0 here for the Panthers. Palmieri's first time up, she did get another fly. She did get thrown out, and her second time up, she got another throw out. Up now, we have number 15, Tegan Thrunk. Her first time up, she got a double. Let's see what she can make of it her second. Her first pitch is going to be a ball. That was a little high. Second pitch is going to be low for ball number 2, 0-2 count. No, my bad, 2-0 count here on Thrunk. The second one's going to be low in the third for ball number 3, 3-0 count here on Palmieri. My bad, Thrunk. And that's going to be ball number 4, and Thrunk is going to be walked. We now have a player on first for the Panthers. No player on third, just a player on first. And that's going to be a foul ball here for Dakota Palmieri. Palmieri's first time up, she got a single. Well, and Thrunk is going to steal second. Borough now has a runner on second. The catcher for Liberty, Jules Georgiano, tried throwing her out, but was just a little short. Let's see what Dakota can do here. And Dakota's going to hit a line drive down second. The shortstop's going to miss it, and they're going to go for the throw at home. Fielding error there by the catcher, and Dakota is going to make it to second. Point Borough now has 6 runs. Liberty has 0. And there is going to be a pinch runner here for Dakota. Up now we have player number 19, Sadie Suppley. Her first time up, she was walked. Let's see what she can make of her second. Kissaberth is going to start her off with a ball, 1-0 count here. And it looks like the second umpire just showed up. And that's going to be ball number 2. That was up and away. 2-0 count here on Suppley. She's going to foul that off, almost hitting the third base coach, which is also the head coach. That's going to be a 2-1 count here on Suppley. That's going to be up for ball number 3. 3-1 count here for Suppley. And that's going to be a walk for Suppley. 2 walks in a row for Suppley. Up now, we got number 13, Daylin Evans. Her first time up, she was thrown out at first. Let's see what she can do her second. Her first pitch is going to be a ball. 1-0 count here for Evans. Ball number 2 for Evans, 2-0 count. Foul for strike 1, 2-1 count here on Evans.
Here we go, Dave.
There's a lot more cheering from the Borough dugout now, and that's going to be a 3-1 count here on Evans for a high pitch. Ball number 3. Foul ball for strike number 2, 3-2 count. Full count here on Evans. High for ball number 4. Bases loaded here for the Panthers. Runners in scoring position. Let's see how Kissaberth does underneath the pressure. And that will be 2 walks in a row for Kissaberth. And that is going to be a foul ball for strike number 1 for Anna Dolovsky. And that's going to be strike number 2. 0-2 count here on Dolovsky. And she's going to ground it to first. There looks like there was a call on the field. Let's see what this replay is. Let's take a look at this replay. She's going to hit it down. It looks like the runner got in the way of the thrower, but I'm pretty sure the thrower got in the runner's line. So that's going to be interference. And Borough scored another 2 runs, bringing it to 8-0 here for the Panthers. Nope, the score should be 6-0. I mean, my bad. No, the score should be 8-0. They only have a runner on first, it looks like, but there was some interference. There's a runner on, I believe, first and second. Looks like they're going to bring in a new pitcher. The new pitcher is number 14. No, my bad. That is the wrong team. Number 14 is Emily Tavaska. Emily Tavaska putting some speed on the ball here, matching with the pitcher for the Boroughs, Dakota Palmieri. Nice to see the coaches talking and laughing with each other. And we have Tavaska warming up here. There is also a track meet going down on the field. My bad, the track, which is about 100 feet from the field, I'm going to say. I don't know. But there is a track meet going on, too. Very eventful day here for sports at Liberty.
It was 3:15 when I left. He's the one. Rich is going to have to give you part of the he doesn't care.
Looks like we're getting back here at the ball game. There is a runner on first and second for Borough, and it looks like we got Emily Armin up at bat. Tavaska's going to start her off with a ball. 1-0 count here on Earlman. And she's going to foul one off. Third baseman just a little short of catching it. That's going to be ball number 2 high. 2-1 count here on Ermin. Her first time up, she got a single, I believe. And that's going to be strike number 2. 3-2 count here on Ermin. That's going to be ball number 4 for Ermin. Tavaska's going to start off with a walk. Bases loaded here once again for Borough. Next up, we got number 21, Georgia Time. She started off with a triple. Let's see what she can do here in her second time up at bat. First pitch here on time. And it's going to be a strike. 0-1 count here on time. Pitch number 2. And it's going to be way overhead for a ball. And the runner stole home, and she will be safe. Number 13, Dalen Evans, getting run number 9 for Borough. Let's take a look at this replay. As you can see, it's right over the head. Catcher was not up able enough to catch it, and she is safe as the pitcher did not tag her in time. Now, if you're not similar with the rules of softball, on a steal, you must tag the runner before they reach the plate. You cannot hit the plate and they will be out because it is not a force. They are voluntarily doing, which means you must tag the runner before they hit the plate. While if it was a force, you can tag the plate and they can be automatically out. So even though Tavasco was on the plate and had the ball in her hand before the runner got there, she did not tag the runner in time. And that's going to be a foul ball for time for a 2-2 count. And she's going to foul it off, staying alive here in the bottom of the second. I believe the count is still 2-2. I may be wrong. It might be a full count. We'll see here on this next pitch. And that's going to be in the dirt for ball number 3. Full count here on time. And that's going to be ball number 4 for a walk. That is going to be the second walk in a row for Borough. Up to bat now, we have the top of the order, Paige Cannon. Her first time up, she got a walk. Her second time, she got a triple. Let's see what she can do her fourth time at bat. That's going to be down and in for ball number 1. 1-0 count here on Cannon. That's going to be in the strike zone for strike number 1 here on Cannon. 1-1 count. Point Borough has a really awesome lineup here with really powerful hitters, making lots of contact, getting lots of runs. Pitch number 3, that's going to be up for ball number 2. 2-1 count here on Cannon. That's going to be up for ball number 3 here on Cannon. Bases are loaded. If there is a walk, the score will then be 10-0. That's going to be in the dirt for ball number 4. The score is now 10-0 Borough, 10 Liberty, nothing. Up at bat number now, we got number 6, Ashley Palmieri. Ashley had a throwout at first her first time up and a throwout at first her second. Let's see what she could do on her third.
Dead ball! Dead ball! Got the runner out, leaving early.
Looks like there are 2 outs for what was a dead ball. I'm not exactly sure what that means. I'm pretty sure that means the runner was tagged with a ball when she stepped off the bag. There are 2 outs now on Borough. That's going to be ball number 1 here for Palmieri. 1-1 count. And that's going to be a line drive towards third. Force play gets that third out. That was a rough inning for the Lions. That was a throw out for the Lions. We'll see you back here in the bottom of the second right after this short commercial break.
I know it's our anniversary dinner. I'll be there in a couple minutes. I'll text you when I'm in the car. Bye, Mom. See you later.
Don't text and drive.
What?
I know.
Is it 10-0? Or like up by 10 runs?
I'm sorry. I didn't see you.
You didn't stop.
I know, but my girlfriend, she's mad at me. I had to text her.
It's my first day of school.
He's only 7.
I know, but I was looking down at my phone. I can't stop. I'm sorry.
Here to the field here at Jackson Liberty for today's matchup against Liberty against Point Borough. Point Borough is in the lead by 10. Liberty has none. Up at bat now we have number 27, Jules Georgiano. She is the catcher here for Liberty. Her first pitch will be a strike. Looks like we have another pitcher, number 1, Leah David, warming up for Liberty. Her second pitch, I believe, is a ball. Liberty cheering on their teammates. That's going to be ball number 2. 2-1 count here on Georgiano. She's going to foul it off for strike number 2. 2-2 count here on Georgiano. She's going to foul it out. Staying alive here. Great swing, great bat work. Make great contact with the ball. Let's see what she can do. Hopefully she puts the ball in play. Hopefully Liberty starts closing this gap. And she's going to fly one up, and it's going to go right into the left fielder's glove. Great hit here by Georgiano, but unfortunately, it went right into Anna Golovsky's glove, the left fielder here at Borough. 1 out here on Liberty. Up to bat now, we got number 8, Abby Kisseberth. She started off as the pitcher, and she is going to fly out. A great catch there by the second baseman, Paige Cannon. Up at bat number number 5, Addison Ciccarello. Addison is the right fielder here for Liberty, and she's going to start off with a foul. 0-1 count here on Ciccarello. That's going to be strike number 2 here on Ciccarello. 0-2 count. That's going to be up for ball number 1. 1-2 count here on Ciccarello. In the circle for Borough, we still have Dakota Palmieri, number 8. That's going to be a swing and a miss, and that's going to be out number 3 for Liberty. We'll see you right back in the bottom of the 3rd after this short commercial break.
Since 2019, Jackson Liberty High School has partnered with the Jackson Fire Department and the Forest Resource Education Center to spread awareness about the importance of controlled burns. The students in Mrs. Russo's Authentic Science Research class, in partnership with DNA Learning Center in Brooklyn, New York, and Dr. Dash from Hampton University, have used this opportunity to test a scientific question. Do controlled burns truly help biodiversity, or does it hurt it? Let's take a closer look at their findings.
So this project is really like the perfect storm of events, but in a good way. This project started when Mr. Bender came to Jackson Liberty, and he had asked us, science teachers, if there was a way we can incorporate a controlled burn here at Liberty with science. And the reason it's a perfect storm of events is it was right around the time we were starting a science research class, and I was looking for opportunities for students to do hands-on work. And so we kind of brainstormed about the idea of making that our field site, the place where we're going to collect our data and learn how to actually do science. So that kind of happened, and together we kind of came up with an idea. How is it that a controlled burn might actually impact the living things in that ecosystem? And so it's been a full year so far, and we've been collecting data from that site, and we've been able to bring more and more students into the science research class, and that's kind of how it all came to be.
The educational value of this project is not only do we get to go out and study ants and go out and do like actual field work, but other classes such as like the environmental science class, they also get to do stuff.
A lot of our biology classes, our AP biology, our chemistry classes, they've been studying the effects from year to year on the soil, insect life, bug life that has happened in areas.
Welcome back here in the top of the 3rd inning. Up at bat for Point Borough, we have number 15, Tegan Thrunk. She's going to hit a fly to center field, and it's going to miss the glove. She is going to get a triple. Thrunk's first hit was double, then she was walked, and now she has a triple. Up now, we got number 8, Dakota Palmieri. Her first time up, she got a single. Her second time up, she got a single. Let's see what she can do her 3rd time up. With a runner in scoring position, the Panthers might get 11 runs. And she's going to foul it off for an 0-1 count. That's going to be a ball for a 1-1 count here on Thrunk. No, my bad, on Dakota. That's going to be ball number 2 for Dakota. And she's going to make great contact, hitting a fly ball to center field for an out here on Point Borough. Point Borough has one out. Unfortunately, they did score a run, so it's going to be 11-0 Point Borough. Great work there by Liberty center fielder, who is Kayla Ryan, number 2. Up in the circle, we got number 1, Leah David. Is our new pitcher for Liberty. That's going to be a strike, 0-1 count here for number 19, Sadie Supley. Kay's first time up, she got a walk. Her second time, she got a walk. Let's see what she can work her third. We are in the top of the 3rd inning. When Liberty is in the field or when any home team is in the field, we will be in the top of the inning. When visitors are in the home field, we will be in the bottom. And there are such things as walk-off home runs, which are if you get a home run and it is the bottom of the inning and it is the last inning, say we are in inning number 7, and if it's the bottom of the inning, they are down by 2 runs, there is a person and someone gets a home run, that will be counted as a walk-off home run. Just a quick little baseball, softball fact here for you. The count, I believe, is 2-0. It might be 3-0. And that is going to be ball number 4 for a walk. I am sorry, the count was 3-0, not 2-0. Up now, we got Dalen Evans. Her first time up, she was thrown out at first. Her second time, she was walked. Let's see what she can do her third time. Number 13, Dalen Evans. She's going to start it off with one pitch, and that is going to be a fly ball towards the left fielder. Great catch there by Liberty's left fielder, Leah David. No, my bad. That is not Leah David. That is going to be number 14, Emily Tavasca.
Hey, here we go, kid.
I could not see this replay, but I'm assuming she got hit the ball underneath and it went up and she was caught out. I'm going to assume we are back live where we have up to bat now. We got Anna Dolovsky. She has a 1-1 count on her with that strike. Dolovsky's first time out, she was thrown out at first, and then her second time she got a single. That is going to be strike number 2. 1-2 count here on Dolovsky. Two count here on Dolovsky. Two count here on Dolovsky. Full count. Let's see if Liberty can get this third out to send us into the bottom of the 3rd. And that's going to be a throw out for Dolovsky. And we are going to see you in the bottom of the 3rd after the short commercial break.
We've been studying the effects from year to year on the soil, insect life, bug life that has happened in areas that were burned and areas that were not burned. So it's really a tremendous learning opportunity for our students to see how the ecosystem can change from fires and things like that.
Truthfully, that was kind of a research question that we wanted to explore. From our understanding of prescribed and controlled burns, they're a part of our world. As we know, there's wildfires that are really taking such an impact on our world. And through controlled burns, which are necessary, we're able to prevent major uncontrolled wildfires. But the thing is, even though these controlled burns are good for the environment in a lot of ways by preventing these massive wildfires, what are they really doing to that ecosystem? I guess what are those immediate impacts of the burn? So really, that's kind of what we wanted to know. So for our project, we're actually looking at
in the bottom of the third. I have no clue what camera I'm looking at. Okay, so we have Kyla on the left dugout, which will be our camera number 2 operator, I'm pretty sure. She catches right-handed batters. Then we have Jacob on the top of the home dugout catching the left-handed batters. And in the outfield, we actually have a senior, Emma Canis. Kyla is a freshman. Jacob, I believe, is a sophomore. And then behind home plate, we have our lipstick cam. I'm Kyle Mashur, your commentator. I am sitting at a table on the left-hand side. Almost got taken out by a fly ball earlier, but no worries. I am A-okay. Nobody can wreck this money shot face. Up at bat now, we have number 1, the new pitcher, Leah David. She actually hits it, and it's going to go foul. 0-2 count here, I believe, on David. It might be 2-1. Okay, we actually, my bad, I jumped the gun here a little bit. We have Emma Canis in our outfield camera. When you see those shots where we get the pitcher and the when we get the pitcher and the batter in the shot, that will be Emma Canis. We also may take some replays of fielding plays from Emma Canis. And she's going to foul it off again, staying alive here with a 1-2 count. We got David. David, it is her first time up at bat. And that is going to be up for a 2-2 count here on David. Hi, I'm Colin Mashura. I am your commentator today. I almost got taken out by 2 fly balls today. Good thing there's a fence protecting me. I'm still a little rusty on replays here, but it looked like she got right underneath it, sending it out. And that is going to be a swing and a miss for a strikeout here on David. Up to bat now, we have Ava Barchiaro, number 7 here for Liberty. We are going to start Barchiaro with an out. And that is our JTV bus. How we cover all of our shoots here is with that bus. And inside, once we get that footage of the inside, we have our director, Steve. I believe we have Maria on graphics. Taylor is our TD. No, my bad. Dylan is our TD, and Taylor is our replay person. Oh, my bad. Dylan's slow-mo, and Taylor is our TD. I'm so used to it being the other way around. And there we go. We got a hit for Liberty, and that is going to be out number 2. She was thrown out at first. And there is Noble. When you see our aerial shots, he is the man, the myth, the legend. He flies our drones at football games, at baseball shoots, at softball shoots. Pretty much any shoot where you get that nice aerial view, it is done by a drone, and it is done by that man right there. This program would not be possible with our leaders, Noble Ferrone, and even our student leader, Keith Flores. Keith recently graduated, but he still sticks around to help us out with any bugs that may pop along. Up at bat number now, we have the top of the order, Kayla Ryan. Her first time up, she got a single. Let's see what she can do her second. That is going to be a ball. I believe the count is 2-0. That is going to be a ball for a 3-0 count. Ryan, from her first time up, you can see she has good plate coverage. She is eager, and she loves to swing and hit the ball. And she is actually going to do that right now with a grounder to the shortstop, but unfortunately, she's just going to get thrown out at first. We'll see you back in the top of the 4th when point per. Let's take a look at this replay. it looks like she got a little underneath it, sending it straight towards the shortstop, which she will get thrown out at first for out number 3. We'll see you back in the top of the third after a short commercial break.
The living things where their environment was being burned, and comparing that to the environment of an area of land that was not burned. And I have to tell you, what we found so far is that the controlled burn does not have a major impact on the environment, meaning that it's a really good thing. What we're doing is helping prevent major wildfires, while at the same time we are not disturbing the actual ecosystems or the living things that are there. So it's been a wonderful lesson in both fire prevention and also in science.
The opportunity is incredibly beneficial because anytime a student can get out of the classroom, it's a positive. But anytime they can see something that could directly lead to a profession and catch a passion for something that could be a profession in the future, it's extremely valuable.
So this is a really important project because science is something that is not supposed to just happen in a classroom. It's not just reading a textbook and learning about science, and it's not something that should be limited to just a certain group of people. It's something that everyone should be involved in because science is part of our world.
Welcome back. Up at bat now, we have number 11, Enemy Irwin for the Panthers. She has a 2-0 count. Her first time out, she got a single. Her second time out, she got a walk. Let's see what she can do her third. And she's going to swing and miss for strike number 2. 2-1. My bad. Strike number 1. 2-1 count here on Ermin. That's going to be ball number 3 here on Ermin. Sun's coming out, warming up the field a little bit. It is a little chilly out here. Definitely made a wrong choice wearing shorts. Hopefully I learn from my mistakes. That's going to be ball number 4 for a walk. On the mound, we still have Leah David, number 1. Leah David's going to start Georgia time with a strike 0-1 count here on time. And she's going to hit it up, and it is going to be foul. 0-2 count here on time. That's going to be strike number 3 for time. She's going to go down looking. 1 out here for the Panthers. That's going to be up for ball number 1 here on Paige Cannon. 1-0 count here for Cannon. Cannon's first time up, she got a walk. Her second time, she got a triple. And her third, she got a walk. Let's see what Davis can give her her fourth. That's going to be another ball for a 2-0 count here on Davis. My bad. Cannon. That's going to be a strike 2-1 count here for Davis. I am so sorry. It is not Davis. Davis is the Liberty pitcher for Cannon. 2-1 count. Swing and a miss for strike number 2. 2-2 count here for Cannon. That's going to be in the dirt for a 3-2 count here on Cannon. Full count for Cannon. Let's see what she can make of it.
Here you go, now 1-6. Get yours, Sarah. Get yours, kid.
That's going to be down for a ball number 4. Cannon gets walked. We got a player on first and second for the Panthers. Next up, we got player number 6, Ashley Palmieri. Her first time up, she got thrown out. Her second time up, she got thrown out at first. And her third time up, she got a single. Let's see what can happen to her fourth. Palmieri's going to be started off with a ball. 1-0 count here for Palmieri. 2-0 count here for Ashley. That's going to be a swing and a miss for Ashley for a 2-1 count. In reference, if your wrists turn while you're swinging a bat, does not matter if you stop it, that is still counted as a strike. That is going to be out number 2 for the Lions. As I was saying with swinging, if your wrist turn, that is automatically a strike. It does not matter if your bat crosses the plate. If you stop it, though, without your wrist turning, though, you will still be safe if it's not in the strike zone. That is going to be a ball for Thrunk, who is the batter up now. Number 15, Tegan Thrunk for the Panthers. Tegan's first time up, she got a... She was thrown out. Her second time up, no, my bad. She had a double. Then she was walked. Then she had a triple. Her third time up, her fourth time up, she got a single. I am sorry, but I cannot see the replay. It looks like she probably hit it right in the sweet spot, giving a line drive to the right fielder, who just couldn't get enough, who gave her a single. We now have a player on first and third, and I believe Borough scored another run. Up now we got Dakota Palmieri, number 8, the pitcher for the Panthers, and she's going to be start off with a ball. Dakota's going to hit a line drive. That's going to go foul. Too bad the third baseman could not get there fast enough. That's going to be in the strike zone for a 1-2 count here on Dakota. That's going to be a 2 for Dakota. Dakota's first time up, she got a single. Then she got another single her second time up, and then she flew out on the second count. And she's going to fly foul off. That is going to keep her alive here for her fourth time up at bat. And that is going to be up over her head for a 3-2 count. Full count here on Dakota. She's going to swing and hit a line drive. That's going to fall right in between the shortstop and second baseman. And she's going to get a single. The third baseman's going to go home. And she's going to be out. That is going to be the third out, sending us into the bottom of the fourth. It is going to be 12-0 Panthers. My bad, it might be 11-0. Let's take a look at this replay. As you can see, that is a beautiful play. She never hit the bag, but she did get tagged. My bad, she did hit the bag, but after she got tagged. We'll see you back in the bottom of the fourth when Liberty takes the plate after this short commercial break.
So to be out there and thinking about ways to improve our world through science is really why this project is so important. Anyone can go outside and make observations and to explore them to conduct investigations, to think critically, solve problems. All of these things are really necessary to make our world a better place, and I think that's why this is such an important project.
Welcome back here to the Liberty Fields at Jackson Liberty in the bottom of the fourth. Taking the plate now, we have Hannah Lawdon. Her first time up, she flew out. I believe that was a center field fly out. And her second time up, it's going to go right into the shortstop's glove. Great hustle there by the shortstop, Tegan Thrunk, for the Panthers. Up now, we got number 25, Jess Canestro. She is the shortstop here for Liberty. That is going to be a ball, 1-0 count here on Canestro. Her first time up, she did fly out. Let's see what happens her second. That is going to be a ball, 2-0 here on Canestro. That is going to be a strike, 2-1 count here on Canestro. That is going to be up for a ball, 3-2 count here on Canestro. 3-1 count here on Canestro, my bad. That is going to be a strike, full count here on Canestro. The seems to have a very wide strike zone going towards the shins instead of towards the knees. She's going to swing and a miss for out number 2. Up now, we got Emily Tavaska, number 14, batting for the Lions. Her first time up, she flew out. Let's see what she can do her second. Her first pitch is going to be a strike, 0-1 count here on Tavaska. That is going to be a ball a little outside for Tavaska. 1-1 count. And she's going to hit it, and that is going to go foul. 1-2 count here on Tavaska. Let's take a look at this replay. She swung a little early, pulling that over to the third base line, and it is going to go foul as she also got underneath it. How you can always tell if a person swings early or late is if it goes towards the first base line for a righty, it's going to be a late swing. If it goes towards the left-hand line or the third base line, that's going to be an early swing. And that is going to be the third out as Tavaska flew out by the center fielder, Sadie Supley. that is not going to be the game as Liberty takes the field once again here. Let's take a look at this replay. As you can see, it just falls right into the center fielder's glove. We'll see you right back in the top of the 5th, right after this short commercial break.
Hey, you! Me? Have you been feeling sick? Have you been sneezing? Well, I'm gonna teach you proper sneezing etiquette. Yeah! Step 1, prepare to sneeze. Step 2, grab a tissue. Hey, here's your tissue! Thank you! Step 3, cover your nose and mouth with the tissue. Step 4, sneeze. Achoo! Step 5, throw it out. Hey, here's the garbage! Thank you! And step 6, go wash your hands. Ew. What to do if you don't have a tissue? Step 1, prepare to sneeze. Step 2, no tissue. Don't have a tissue. Oh, no. Step 3, sneeze in the inside of your elbow. Achoo! Step 4, wash your hands.
Welcome back here in the top of the 5th as we have Borough taking the plate once again. That is going to be a ball way over the head. 1-0 count here on number 15, Tegan Thrunk. Tegan's first time up, she had a double, then she got walked, then she had a triple, and then she had a single. Let's see what she could do her 5th time up at bat. Oh, my bad. This is not Thrunk. This is Sadie Suppley. And she is going to be safe as the first baseman took their foot off the bag. That was a great catch by the first baseman. In my defense, that was a far-off throw by the third baseman. Let's take a look at this replay. You can see, beautiful hit. There is an error by the third baseman. She recovers quickly, but she throws it way out of reach for the first baseman, so she had to come off the plate. That is going to be a ball for number 13, Dalen Evans. And that is going to be the first single for Sadie Suppley. She got 3 walks in a row. And now up to bat number 13, Dalen Evans. Her first time up, she was thrown out. Then her second time, she was walked. And then her third time, she was foul. She had a fly out. Let's see what she could do her third time. That is going to be a foul ball. 1-1 count here on Evans. One count here on Evans. She is going to make great contact, fly up, and it is going to be caught by the center fielder for Liberty, number 2, Kayla Ryan. Up at bat now for the Panthers, we got Anna Dolovsky. She is the left fielder. Her first time up, she flew out. No, she was thrown out. Her second time out, she had a single, and her third time up, she went down looking. Let's see what she can do here on her 4th. Starting things off, it's going to be a 1-0 count with ball 1, no strikes. That is going to be way over the head for ball number 2. I feel like that could have been an easy steal for the Panthers, but they did not take second. There's still only 1 runner on first. That is going to be ball number 3 for the left-hand hitter. And that is going to be ball number 3. 3-1 count, I'm assuming here, for the left-hand hitter. And there's a runner on second for the Panthers. They stole on an error by the first baseman. There is a runner on second. No runner on first, runner on second. She is going to swing for a 3-2 count. Full count here on Bill Lavoski. And that is going to be ball number 4. Up to bat now, we have Emily Ehrman. Her first time up, she got a single. Her second time up, she got a walk. Her third time up, she got a walk. Let's see what she can do her fourth. She's going to swing and a miss for an 0-1 count. That is going to be down in dirt for ball number 1. 1-1 count here on Ehrman.
Here we go, kid.
That's going to be in the dirt for ball number 2. 2-1 count here on Ehrman. And she is going to ground off to first for an out. 2 outs here for the Panthers. Players on second and third. No player on first. Let's take a look at this replay. She got a little over it, and there was a little bit of an error. Kept it in front of her, but she got her out. That is going to be a grounder to first. That is going to be a fielding error, and there will be a runner safe, making the score 13-0 Panthers. Runners on first and third, no runner on second. Up now we got number 16. No, not 16. I am sorry. I cannot see the number on the player. Number 16. I was right. Number 16, Julia Thompson. She is actually an extra that must have been brought into the game. It's going to be in the dirt for a ball. 1-0 count here on Thompson. Sorry for that yawn. Thompson's going to swing it, and it's going to go foul. 1-1 count here on Thompson. That is going to be a line drive towards third base, and she's going to throw to second, making an error. Runner's going to stay on second and first, and there will be a runner home. The score will now be 14-0 Panthers. The batter up now is number 6. Who is number 6? I am so sorry. Ashley Palmieri. Ashley Palmieri has, I'm assuming, a sibling on the field. Dakota Palmieri, which is why when either Ashley or Dakota step up to plate, I use their first names instead of their last. She's going to start things off with a foul ball. 0-1 count here on Ashley. Ashley's first time out up, she was thrown out. Her second time she was thrown out. Her third time she got a single. And her fourth time she was thrown out. Let's see what she can do for fifth. She's going to get a line drive falling right between the shortstop and second. And their bases are loaded here for the Panthers. Ashley getting a single. Let's take a look at this replay. You can see that the pitch is thrown. It gets a little, that is right in the middle, almost hits the batter. If the batter was hit by the ball, that would have been the third out, but the batter stopped and it flew. My bad, the base runner. If the base runner was hit by that hit, they would have been out because it would have been a live ball. And that is going to be a pop fly to the left fielder, and that is going to be the third out for the inning. And that was a great catch there by, I'm pretty sure Emily Tavaska is still the left fielder. Yep, number 14, Emily Tavaska. We'll see you right back here in the bottom of the fifth after this short commercial break.
I started working in Jackson as a bus driver 17 years ago. Being born and raised in Jackson, figured it was perfect. Put me with my kids, same schedule, and I've loved it ever since. When my children were in the Jackson school, my son was involved in every sport at Liberty you could imagine. So this was the best job to have. Put me on his schedule. I got to go to his games. I got to go to debates. I got to spend a lot of times with my kids that I wouldn't have been able to spend with them had I had a different career. So this was perfect. And now I am very fortunate. I am a grandmother. I have 2 wonderful children at home in school that I drive to school every day. So it's everything in a basket and more.
We are back with the first batter up for the Lions, number 27, Jules Georgiano. Her first time up, she flew out. Let's see what she could do her second. That is going to be a ball. 1-0 count here on Georgiano. And the mercy rule is in effect here in softball. If Liberty doesn't get at least 5 runs this inning, it will be the end of the game. That is going to be a single for Georgiano. Great hit. Up now, we got number 8, Abby Kisberth. She was the starting pitcher. Let's see what she could do here at the plate. Her first time up, she did fly out, and that is going to be a strike. 0-1 count here on Kisberth. A swing and a miss for strike number 2. 0-2 count here on Kisberth. And that is going to be a ball. 1-2 count here on Kisberth. I was actually talking to her parents. She also has a brother that plays baseball here. Parents are very nice. And that is going to be a ball. 2-2 count here on Kisberth. A swing, great contact, and that is going to be a fly to the center fielder. Unfortunately, that is going to be a catch. Great catch there by the center fielder, Sadie Suppley for the Panthers. Let's take a look at this replay. She got underneath it, what sent it up. One of the biggest things you can do as a batter is drop your shoulder, sending it up into the sky for a fly. You want to try hitting it in the middle of the ball, because if you hit it correctly, it will go up, and that is how home runs are hit, if you did not know. Between the sweet spot of the bat and the sweet spot of the ball, you can get a home run. And there will be a 1-1 count here on number 5. Addison Ciccarello for the Lions. Addison's first time up, she went down swinging, did not give it up, but unfortunately she did get out. That is going to be strike number 2. 1-2 count here on Ciccarello. I wonder if she's related to Mike Ciccarello. And that is going to be a foul ball. Great job staying alive here, Ciccarello. It is breezy out here and the sun went away, so it is a little cold. And that is going to be up and away for a ball. 3-2 count here on Ciccarello. Full count on Ciccarello. And that is going to be strike number 3. Ciccarello is going to go down looking. Up next, we have Leah David, number 1. She is the left fielder here for the Lions, but she was moved, and she is now the pitcher for the Lions. Her first time up, she went down swinging. Let's see what she could do her second. That is going to be a strike 0-1 count here on Davis. She's going to hit it, and it's going to go up and right into the left fielder's glove for out number 3. Let's take a look at this replay. She got underneath it, and it got sent up. The left fielder going, and it falls right into her glove. Great catch there by the left fielder, Anna Dolovsky. That is going to be the end of the game. You're wondering why we're not playing all 7 innings. There is a mercy rule in effect here in the high school level of softball. If they are up by a certain amount of innings, which will be the 5th inning, they will be sent to call the game. Great fight here by Liberty, but unfortunately they just fell short. Hopefully they can come back next game, and we'll see you on JTV's Next Time Game of the Week. I am Kyle Mature, signing off.